Hi guys. I still don't know what his name is, but this is what Deku had an Ice Quirk Part 2. But before we start, sorry for not posting for 2 days in a row. I tried to post yesterday. I tried to have music in the background, but the music was too loud, so I took it down as soon as I uploaded it. And the day before that was I was playing with my friends. Or friend. I only have one friend, so yeah, friend. So, I'm going to try to do this today. And thank you for pretty much 40 subscribers. Because we're at 37 right now. So pretty much 40, so thank you. I already have a what if for... So, once we get to 50, I'll do the subscriber special. Every 50, I'll do subscriber special. So, I'm not going to tell you what it is for 50. But it's a Deku reincarnation. I'm going to try to do maybe 5-6 parts. And also I'm going to try to make this at least half an hour long. So yeah, I'm gonna try to make another video today out here. Sorry for any background noise, like wind or anything. Also it's freezing. And my house is loud, so. And also tell me if you want background music. So I'm mumbling off or something, you can just listen to the music. Or when I'm paused. So yeah. So, if you don't remember correctly, the ship is Zero X Deku. And we're going to start off, this part 2 of it, and we're going to start off at the middle school last day and everything. Everything goes in canon, but Jiro's there instead. Deku's beat Bakugo multiple times, so minus Bakugo saying I'm the best and stuff. He'll say something like, "Oh, some of you won't get into a hero school at all," and stuff like that. So yeah, because every quirk in that class was useless, minus Bakugo's. So Deku, and if you don't remember, Jiro's in Deku's school too. So yeah, so Deku right now. So Deku, well, teacher says that there's 3 people wanting to go to UA. Bakugo, of course. Deku, nobody laughs at him but he's also chill and calm. Also, he's a Todoroki, so yeah, emo because of Endeavor without minus training. So when the teacher says Jiro, everybody laughs at her. Deku just calmly stands up and just freezes their feet. Minus his and Jiro's. So everybody's feet are frozen. Like they can't move one bit. Also, I'm going to change his teleporting to 0. There's no -0. Why do I keep saying that? I'm going to change his teleportation to 0 instead of negative 300. That's unreasonable. So yeah. Also, Deku's ice can go to -27. Anything below 0, he can teleport to. So his ice can go to -27 right now. So after that, the teacher says, "I'm freeze them all," and stuff like that. So Deku does. And they're just all shut up. And if you don't like cussing, there's going to probably be a few cuss words in this fucking video, so yeah. Because I'm still a little bit mad that the music was overpowering the video. Because it was such a good video, too. So, we're gonna go to the Sledgeville incident. Deku's walking Jiro home because that's a polite thing to do. Because Deku's house is not near the school or anything. It's actually pretty far from the school. He only rides his ice to get there, and then pretty much just destroys it all once he gets there. And also his quirk's ice manipulation, if you don't remember. He helps him manipulate the ice to his will. He can make ice swords, katanas, knives, kunai, ninja stars, stuff like that. Chains. So, the Sledge villain pops out and says, pretty much give me your body. Just in a deep, gravelly tone. And before he can attack anybody, any of them two, Deku just, when he steps on the ground with his left foot, and yes, I'm being very specific. I can't say that word most times. Fuck. But Deku steps on the ground with his left foot and pretty much just freezes the Sledge villain instantly. And Deku made an ice bottle, made a hole in the ice to drain the Sledge villain into the bottle, and pretty much closed the bottle with an ice cap. And All Might got there and said, I am here. I can't do his voice well, but just imagine that lower. Also, sorry for any snuffling or anything. I'm out here in the cold. So Deku is not an All Might fanboy or anything. His favorite hero is Aizawa. So, yeah. He has to be more a hero like Aizawa than All Might. Yes, he's still interested in quirks and everything, but he likes Aizawa better than All Might. So, yeah, Deku is... So, Jiro is freaking out a little bit. Deku is not, because he's normally around the number 2 hero, so he's not really freaking out. Jiro doesn't know that it's his father or anything. He doesn't even know that he's a twin. He doesn't like bring up the topic of family. So yeah, so they get his autograph and All Might asks, what is your quirks? Deku says, ice manipulation. Jiro says, earphone jack. He says, those are some pretty impressive quirks. Hope to see you in UA. So Deku, let's say All Might jumped a little too hard. So Deku's going back home because he just dropped off Jiro, and he sees this big explosion. And Deku's thinking like, I only know one person who can do that, and that's Bakugo. So he pretty much runs over there. Well, not runs. He uses his ice. Yes, and sees that Bakugo is captured with the Sledge villain, and pretty much jumps down there and freezes the Sledge villain. Freezing the Sledge villain, but not Bakugo. Bakugo's cold right now because, of course, he's cold. Sorry if I'm rushing. It's just because I've already done this. So yeah, Deku goes home, is walking home. This was recorded on the news. Deku got scolded and praised by the heroes, saying, you should join my agency and everything, and scolding him at the same time. And this was recorded on the news. And never was watching the news at the time, too, so, yeah. Deku's ice is weaker, so, right now, because it's summer, so, yeah. His ice is weaker, so the Sledge villain still got out. Well, he's not fully escaped. He's cold, so he's pretty much frozen there, so... He's cold, it's summer, and everything like that. So, Deku walks in and sees Endeavor. Pretty much just looks at him, and just walks right around him to his room. Well, grabs food, and goes to his room. Deku's a good cook too, because if I'm correct, it's Fumi. Yeah, she's so like the sister mom. The sister that has to take care of the kids. So yeah, pretty much a sister mom. So yeah, he knows how to cook, because if I'm correct, she works at a preschool. So yeah, pretty dangerous if you ask me. So yeah, Deku goes in there. So Fumi's still at the school because not all the kids are picked up yet and everything like that. So she works until like 5, because some of the parents can't get there until like 6, 7 maybe. Well, yeah. Yeah. She works until like 7 because not all of the parents' kids can work. Well, that can go there in like that time. So she works from that time to that time. The kids play around and everything. Fumi says like they can practice their quirks. I don't know. I'm just rambling off now. But Deku goes in there and in his room and never knocks on his door while Deku's just laying down in his bed eating. Deku says who is it, and Endeavor said, I would like to speak to you and stuff. Deku says, get away, old man, and stuff like that. Endeavor is not really taking this, so Endeavor starts burning his door down, but Deku just freezes it. Deku's like, speak, peasant. And Endeavor said, would you like to be trained by me? Deku's like, why would I like to be trained by you? Endeavor said, you'll get stronger. That's it. And Deku pretty much repeats that, like, I'll get stronger. Deku pretty much just stands up, opens the door, and Deku says, I'm stronger than you already. With a blank face, not even a little bit of a cocky smile or anything. Just a plain, straight face. So, Endeavor said, okay, bet. If I win, you have to, let's see, train with me for a whole 5 months. Deku says, okay. Deku says, you have to get the ingredients for cold soba, for a year. Every week, buy a week's worth supply of soba. So pretty much a year's worth of soba for Deku and Todoroki. Because Deku likes cold soba too. Todoroki still won't use his fire because Deku doesn't really care if he uses his fire or not, so yeah. So Endeavor says deal, and Deku, so they go to the training ground that is ice resistant and fire resistant. So yeah. So Deku pretty much uses coldest ice he can go and pretty much freezes everything, going up to Endeavor's head, to Endeavor's neck, stopping there. Then he goes behind his head, stopping around his face, so Endeavor still can speak. Deku says, are you done? And Endeavor is like, no, and tries to use his flames for the ice, trying to heat him up, and it's not doing anything. That's how cold his ice is, so Endeavor's lots of energy and says, and like huffing and puffing, like, okay, you win. Deku's like, yeah, get your supply of cold soba and everything like that. Todoroki was watching too. Todoroki didn't know the deal, and Todoroki's like, wait, what? We get a year's supply of cold soba? Deku's like, yeah, we made a bet. Endeavor said if he wins, he gets to train me for 5 months, and if I win, we get a year's worth of cold soba, supply of cold soba. Todoroki was happy because of this deal. Deku's also the older one, older than Todoroki by like 10 minutes. So, Todoroki's happy, everything. Deku is Ida's height too, so he's not no little shorty. So, Deku, Deku, let's say, is walking around at night, because he sneaks out at night. Endeavor doesn't really care, because he doesn't really pay attention to him. Oh fuck, it's cold. It's fucking cold. Endeavor doesn't pay attention to him, so he normally just sneaks out at night. And he's walking around, and he sees I still can't say it, that beach that Deku trained on during the 10 months in canon. So, Deku pretty much, said, I should clean this, and he cleaned 1/4 of it at night, and then for the 10 months, he goes there for an hour each day cleaning it up, and at different times too, so his body doesn't really know when. Like, if he has nothing to do that day, he'll just go there at a random time, not even looking. Sorry for the burp. Yeah, I had to. So, Deku, goes to the beach and, cleans it at different times. He doesn't even look at the time. Like what we do now, we don't even look at the time. We just guess that off of pure instinct. Because we're all stuck inside of our houses. So yeah, Deku, pretty much does that. And stuff. 39, shit. 39 fucking degrees. But yeah, Deku does that random times. He doesn't even look at the time, and he's cleaning it up. So, let's say one day he's going to the mall, and randomly at the same time, by coincidence, Jiro's going too. But Jiro's going with her parents, and Deku's going alone, because his older brother and sister have jobs, and his younger brother is being forced to train, so Deku doesn't really do anything about it and just goes off. Deku has a part-time job too, so that's why he normally just cleans it for a day. Well, an hour a day. So, yeah. So Deku is just walking around, and he sees Jiro, and he goes up to her and says hi, and they start talking. Jiro's parents would know, because Deku likes music and everything, and they own a music shop. So Deku says hi to them and everything. They ask where his parents are at, and Deku says, I'm just here alone. My younger brother is training, and my older brother and sister are working. So, they say okay, and everything. And Also, by coincidence, there is a villain attack. No heroes around, nothing. Jiro's parents know a little bit about his quirk, but not a whole lot. Jiro knows about his quirk a lot, because they've known each other for a long time. So, Deku sees this, no heroes around or anything. This is a part of the city where there's no hero agencies and not a lot of crime happens here. So, Deku takes initiative and pretty much just puts his foot on the ground and freezes the villain. Same thing he did to Endeavor, just with the villain. Let's say this villain's quirk was more of the longs of, like, let's say lightning. And he tried to put lightning into into Deku's eyes, but since it's so cold, it didn't work. It pretty much just canceled out the electricity. Is that fucking garbage trucks? Fuck. And I'm fucking playing too? Oh fuck. It's never my day when I'm recording. Never a good day when I'm recording. So, Deku, right now, he is, so he pretty much just gets ice handcuffs and puts around the villain, saying, if you move, I will freeze your face. Pretty much making him not dead, but hibernate, pretty much. That's the word. Like I should be doing now, but I'm not. So yeah, Deku right now is pretty much. So, some people call the police. Well, a person calls the police, and the police come. The police say you shouldn't have used your quirk and everything. Deku makes a good argument, saying there's no heroes around, there's no hero agencies near here, and everything like that. So somebody had to step in, or else this would happen. I'm not gonna make an incident. He just, let's just say, stole some money from a store. I don't know who would rob in a mall, because that's just dumb, because there's so many people around. But Jiro's parents pretty much say thank you and everything. Oh my, fuck. Jiro's parents say thank you, and they ask if he wants to come over for dinner. Deku says yes, because he has nothing good to do. He says yes if you don't mind, and stuff like that. Being polite and everything. I'm not gonna say what they cook or anything, but the topic of Jiro and Deku being together comes up. Jiro's red as a tomato. Deku has a little blush on his face. And Deku's saying like no, like they're just friends and stuff like that. So Deku's going back to his house. Endeavor still wants to train him. Every day, Endeavor goes up to Deku and makes the same thing. Like, I'll train you for a month. If I win, Deku says, I get an extra month of cold soba if I win, adding on to the year. And it's been going on for around, let's just say a month or two. So he has around a few years of cold soba, and Deku's like, this is enough cold soba to last. So Deku says now, like, if I win, I get $100. Because Endeavor's been training on his own at night. So, yeah. And Deku said that at the third month, because he has a few years of free cold soba. Deku gets $100 each time he wins, so Deku's not really complaining. So let's get to the end of the 10 months. Deku's ice can go up to around negative 100 now. Yeah, let's say a negative 100. And also, he didn't use his quirk on the beach. Took him to clean the beach around the 10 months. He has physical strength, and he's able to use his quirk. Because he knows, like a hero like Aizawa could erase his quirk, and he couldn't be able to use it, so he's using physical strength too. Oh fuck, it's cold out here. It's fucking cold out here. Okay, I'm almost done with this. So, Deku pretty much goes to the entrance exam, and he's walking with Todoroki, and sees Jiro, and yells to Jiro like, "Hello, Jiro," and stuff like that. Give me a minute. Deku says hi, Jiro, and Jiro says hello. Deku and Todoroki catch up. Todoroki asks, "Who's this?" Deku says, "This is Jiro, one of my friends." Deku introduces Todoroki as his little twin brother. Or more, like twin. Jiro knew his family, like, he had a little brother and 2 older siblings. But she didn't know he was a twin of that younger brother. So, Todoroki introduces himself, Jiro introduces herself, and then Todoroki sees Momo. Yeah, sees Momo, and he looks over at her, and Deku sees this, and pretty much says, "Is that your girlfriend or something?" Todoroki blushes and says, "No, she's one of my friends at my school." Because Todoroki has more of an See why I fail English? This is why I fail English. I have an F in there. See why? Can't say words. Okay. So Todoroki and Momo go to the recommendations. Deku and Jiro go to the entrance. So Deku doesn't trip or anything, and they walk in there and sit down. Written test. Deku's smart and he gets right behind Momo. So Deku is waiting for the robots to be explained. He's taking a nap because he did the beach last minute. He finished the beach the last minute. So he's taking a nap right now. And Ida sees this. He also likes taking naps and stuff, but most of the time he's pretty much just awake and moving. He's been awake and moving lately. He loves taking naps, but he doesn't use a sleeping bag or anything. He just likes taking naps. Anywhere he can take a nap. So Ida, seeing this, says, You shouldn't be sleeping." Ignoring the person, and before he can even finish the whole thing he's about to say, Deku just freezes his lips because he has this warm ice. It's not cold, still solid, but it's warm. It's around like 70, 80 degrees Fahrenheit. So yeah, it's warm, and Ida's trying to take it off and everything. And Deku pretty much says, like, "Nope, you're not taking that thing off. That's gonna take a while." Friday night shit. Holy shit. I'm gonna go back home soon. But Deku pretty much keeps sleeping and tells President Mike to keep going on. Because he was listening. He was just closing his eyes. He was still listening. He was just closing his eyes, laying his head on the desk. But he was still listening. So Deku pretty much goes to the front, and President Mike says 3, 2, and the gates start opening at 2. Deku books it in there, and President Mike says, "Follow the Ice Kid, go." Heroes don't wait for timers or anything like that. So everybody starts rushing in. Deku already took out around 10 robots. Deku has around 20 points right now because more like 15. 30, because he takes out 10 3-port. Trying to do my math. Yeah, it'd be 30. It'd be 30. So yeah, Deku has 30 points, and let's say 0-pointer is trying to come out, but as soon as Deku steps his foot on the ground, done, completely destroyed. So Uraraka doesn't get trapped or anything, and stuff like that. So first day comes, Deku got around 200 points. All Might got 150, so Deku had a new record. First day of school comes around, and he's taking a nap right now. And he could Sensei Zawa, but he didn't care. So Deku right now is taking a nap, and a few minutes later, Zawa comes in the room saying, like, put these on and everything. And Zawa asked if someone could wake up the Ice Kid, because he saw that. Holy fuck. Careful of that. But yeah, because he was there watching him. So Jiro wakes him up. If he's waking up abruptly, like in an instant something bad's happening or something like that, he'll freeze the person that's trying to wake him up. But if he's woken up calmly, he doesn't freeze the person or anything like that. Jiro said, "It's time to get up, we gotta do something." So the whole thing with so they go in the locker rooms. Mineta tries to look into the hole, and Deku and Todoroki aren't happy about this, let's just say. So Deku and Todoroki just start stomping him. Deku just like slaps him to the ground and starts stomping him, and they both say, like, don't look at Momo. Deku says Jiro. Not loudly, but enough that Jiro's earphone jacks would hear this. And Jiro's blushing. Momo didn't hear what they said, so Jiro's blushing right now. So Deku freezes the hole with as cold as ice he can, because when he's mad, he can, like, go up to negative, like, 300, 500, and stuff like that. And it won't take any energy out of him. Some of it, because if he's mad, his whole... normally it takes up stamina for him, but when he's mad, the stamina changes to anger, and it takes up the anger. So depending how much anger he has for the person, or something like that for the villain, is depending how much how cold the ice will get. So, Deku goes to negative 500. And Deku pretty much goes out and says to Aizawa, expel the kid with the purple grapes on his head. Aizawa asks why. Deku said he tried to peep on the girls. Deku. Aizawa says, okay, no matter what place he gets, he'll be expelled. Deku says, okay, and stuff like that, and goes off on his way. So the test happens, and Deku gets first. I'm not going to explain any of it because I'm bored. But I'm not going to go through heroes versus villains. Deku gets class representative. Jiro gets... No, not Jiro. Momo gets vice. And everything like that. So, yeah, stuff like that happens, and USJ happens, and everything like that, so, yeah. So, the USJ, they're on the bus right now. People asking about quirks and everything. Deku's taking a nap. Everybody pretty much yells at him, like, hey, wake up and everything. Minus Jiro and Bakugo. And Todoroki. And he pretty much froze the whole bus. And the bus stopped for a minute. Deku pretty much crushed the ice. And Deku says, don't wake me up like that. Wake me up calmly. Or that would happen again, but into the whole entire school. So, they start riding again, and they ask what his quirk is. Deku says ice manipulation and everything like that. USJ, villains, 13th gives her speech, and villains are attacking. And Kirishima's like, oh, there's fake villains here and everything. So, yeah. Deku pretty much says, those aren't fake villains, those are real. And Deku pretty much froze the ground instantly. So, all the villains can't move. His ice is pretty much unbreakable. Like, All Might strength could break it. At around, like, 10% could break it, so. Prime All Might could break it at 10%. All Might now... All Might in the first season could break it at around 30%. Because All Might's weaker than his Prime. And Deku pretty much says, holy shit, 38 minutes. I'm gonna finish the USJ and that'll be it. Deku pretty much says, okay, what's next? And Shiraki and Nomu come out. Same with Kurogiri, and Deku says, oh, final opponents. Deku pretty much goes at the Nomu, freezes his brain, at the course ice he can do, which is negative 100. Pretty much killing the Nomu, freezing its whole body, so he's pretty much a statue now. Deku hits the ice, breaking it. Oh. The hand with the glove is freezing, but the hand without a glove is not. How's that fucking possible? Physics. Yeah, my hand's freezing. Fuck. But Deku pretty much goes up to him, and Shigaraki and Kurogiri pretty much book it out. I don't really like the first season that much, so that's why I'm rushing through it. So, yeah. Everything goes the same in canon after that. Nobody's warped or anything, because Deku instantly defeated all the villains. And they get the 2 weeks off. Deku trains Jiro and everything like that, because her quirk is strong, yes, but not the strongest that it can get. So Deku's helping her train with that. And the sports festival is happening in the next video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and bye.